It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Tight.
Allen going to go to the air right away. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Young on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Young. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Now the Bills will take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Here's Allen to throw it. And that will be incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball, overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Ready. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On first down, Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Diggs.
Down inside the 10.
And all the way down to the 5. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Now Allen. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the Bills field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
On the set.
A play fake. Now Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now here's Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
They go play action. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and
4th down. Young on the move to his left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big...
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
19. Panthers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Young.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here is Young. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Now Young. Under pressure, they got him again.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen going to throw.
He's got the hookup with Diggs.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, that's to Cook out of the backfield. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
16 yards.
Now Allen. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Allen. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Allen.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs from 21 yards away.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Panthers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw for Young.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll throw again. Young.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Young will set to throw.
And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Young working out of the gun. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And the Panther first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Young on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. The Young's going to throw for this.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Bills 28, Panthers 6.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
40-yard line.
Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Now Allen. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Touchdown, Bills.
Gabriel Davis
from 10 yards out.
And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Bills 34, Panthers 6. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On second down, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Third down, Young from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Fourth down, Young. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So Allen's going to look to throw, and apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
We have been to enough practices to recognize what we saw there. That was good coaching, right? Taking care of the football, protecting it, making sure you don't give anything up. But boy, oh boy, that's hard for a lot of quarterbacks to give up on a play, isn't it?
Yeah, but he did the right thing. Protect the football because I think you saw what I saw. There was really nothing downfield.
And nothing downfield. If you try and force it, sometimes you turn a bad play into something way worse, and you can really hurt your team that way.
Hey, tight.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And Diggs has it. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson.